Vincent has raised the lamb. So he lives out in Tracy. His family raised, I don't know how many head of lamb.
About 700 ewes.
700 ewes a year.
About 1,400 lambs.
Yeah. So they're busy people. He's a senior at Stagg High School here in Stockton. So this was attached here. I took this off earlier because I needed to make a roast. So this is a boneless leg of lamb. Here's the bone-in leg of lamb. So this is a nice Easter roast for somebody who likes lamb. This lamb was about eight months old at kill. It was slaughtered about 3 weeks ago. Their lamb come from Tracy, goes to Dixon, and then there's a slaughterhouse in Dixon called Superior Lamb, and they kill, slaughter, package, ship all over the country. And luckily we were able to get one that these guys took good care of. We respect these lambs before we cut into them. We appreciate the life they spend here on Earth, and now we're gonna put them on our plate and enjoy it. So, since we took the legs off, next we're gonna take the neck off. Can you see that? Here's the neck. Trusty handsaw. This is one of the least expensive cuts of meat. It's probably one of the best. You cut these into 1-inch pieces and they slow cook them. It's really good meat. Or you can cook the whole thing and use them in a stew, which is really good. And then from there, we take the shanks off and the breast. So this is the breast, this is the loin. This is called primal cuts. So if I was marketing it to put in the counter, I would probably take the shank off, and the ribs we cut really small for riblets. Lamb riblets, they're really good, great flavor, and another inexpensive piece of meat. Slow roasted, really good. So we're going to spin this over, and the same thing. So there's your second shank. I'll take the shank off this one, show you how we do that. So there's seams in this meat, and you cut through the seam and it comes right apart. So there's a front lamb shank. You can cut chops off here if you don't want a shank. You can cut them into little steaks. And then the breast, I'll show you what we do with the breast. This would be any meat like this, we bone it out and then do our ground lamb, like a lamb burger somebody had. There's no waste. We'll bone this out for our ground lamb. Here's the riblet. Just like you cook a pork spare rib. Season it, barbecue it, roast in the oven. Super good. Super good. And I'm going to split this guy in the middle. little bit of fat here you can take out. So this would be the fillet on a beef. This is the fillet on a lamb. Very tender, really expensive. Here's the shoulder. Take the shoulder off. Between the front ribs, between the 6th and the 7th rib. That's the shoulder, and then I'm going to split the shoulder and show you how you can make a shoulder roast, or you can cut them into small bone chops. There's a little shoulder blade here that you're going to take out. Never easy to get out.
Where's the tray tonight?
Right inside the warmer.
Oh.
Here's shoulder roast without the shoulder blade. You can fix them either way. Most people want them boneless. So the other shoulder, we're going to make some chops out of it. There's a shoulder bone lamb chop. Really good. Slow roasted, lots of flavor. Rack a lamb. chop everybody wants. Rib lamb chop, or a loin lamb chop. It's got the tenderloin, and which would be in New York also. Great chop. And let's see what else I can show you. You could take the whole tenderloin out, barbecue it, marinate it, barbecue it, super tender, not a lot of meat, but just really good. It's better to leave it in with the New York and cut chops out of it. You could tie them like this, roast the whole thing. Olive oil, rosemary, and garlic, really good. That's about it. That's about the whole thing. What I'll do after you guys are gone is cut all the chops out for the family that ordered this. Probably, since I boned one leg out, we'll probably leave this as is. We'll crack it's way too big to cook like that. So we take and crack this bone here. Takes a little while to do. I'll do it on the saw. We crack it and then we just bend it over. Makes it easier to cook.
Why don't you cut the lamb right when it's cooked?
Because we like to put some drying age on it. If you like, when it's too fresh, there's no flavors. If you wait longer, the flavors and the fat in the tissue breaks down, and so you get a richer. It's almost like aging a good bottle of wine. You get better flavors, concentrated flavors. So that's why we like to put 6 weeks or 8 weeks drying time. But we have a walk-in box that has a fan that blows 24 hours. So it shrinks. You lose the moisture, condenses the flavor. The fatty tissue breaks down, so it's more tender. So I didn't know UOP was in the egg business over there. They're not, are they? So what's your club?
We're International Cuisine Club.
Cuisine.
Yeah.
So yeah, you go around and
It looks like we're checking out a farm.
yeah, you do a little farm tour.
Yeah.